point. We're at the very beginning. Now, for those of you who don't pay attention, you gotta be able to push the buttons to match the color of the shield that the enemy is wearing, and I'll tell you about that while we're facing the boss. It shouldn't take that much. I'm gonna explain everything that you need to know about this one. It's not that difficult. People make it difficult. So I am in healer role because first off, I barely have any DPS gear. This is my DPS gear right there. I might take a screenshot of that when I'm done here and just show it off to you. But as of now, that basically dimmed me down to 117. I don't even think that 117s can be in here. And for those who want to know what power this is, it is nature. I'm not gonna bash on every single one of them, every single one of the healers. One, because I don't know one of them. But in my opinion, nature is the best healer out there. One because, and I need to switch my loadout. One because it is actually regens health. Now, while it regens health, it is actually also a bad thing because it doesn't always insta-heal. I mean, it insta-heals you, but not to the point where you're not gonna get that much. But insta-healing doesn't mean anything if you can't keep your team alive. Now, in the other healers, like sorcery, for example, focuses on one spot to heal. Now, it's good if you have to be crowded and take out a lot of ads, like we're having to do. But it's a bad thing, and we're facing Mother Wizard. It's a bad thing when you actually have to be separate, otherwise you're gonna die. Then there is Celestial, which, yes, it does give you good regen. It does give good insta heals. It does give everything, and shields haven't popped up. Okay, you see that fire design? You gotta match that color, otherwise he'll do double damage. There's also a green one where he'll regen health. Then there is a wind type of design that just gives him defense. Alright, so note that there are buttons around the room that will spawn in that will come in when you see the boss. This one is Weather Wizard. You get Hot Girl and the Kid Flash. Whenever they get a certain shield, which is explained previous to this clip, you are supposed to match every single one of them with the proper shield that is on the boss. Each one has its different effects that is explained in the previous video. That's all that I wanted to explain. Now you gotta block here and actually go to the little pads here, and be careful about getting electrocuted here. And you have to do teamwork here. If you don't do teamwork here, you're not going to be able to do anything. Because that fan will knock you back quite a bit. Basically, once they get to the end of it, you're clear, and you push that button. It's not that difficult. It's fairly easy. If you have a proper burn with most of the bosses, you'll be able to get through it like we're doing. Although, if you have a terrible troller that normally is supposed to do the job of taking down the shields, and I'll go back and explain the shield process again, because I didn't do a very good explanation. So I'll actually add a video to this and actually explain. But Celestial, as I was saying, Celestial is good for good healing, but there is a certain map where if you do your combos, and you practically have to do your combos to be any good at it, and if you screw up, you end up getting yourself killed as well. You can't block insta-kills. And that doesn't just only screw up you, it screws up the whole entire team. Because they're focusing on picking up the healer. If you're a good enough healer, you won't have to worry about that, but I had to worry about it because every single time they would do the little death ray, or death thing, and it would screw everyone over. So I will probably be taking you over that mission that emphasizes on Celestial's little issue tomorrow, and uploading that night. So, oh, and I've never picked this one up. I need to pick this one up. What the hell? The hell? Okay. The fuck? Normally you're supposed to, each person is supposed to get the computer, but apparently everyone got it. There's also pieces right next to the computers. You gotta take it to the center. Then after that, a laser beam comes out, and you gotta transfer. Each person has their own own laser following them. Or, sorry, not their own laser, but each one has a laser following them, and you gotta trace it back over to where there's an open area. See, there's white right there. Someone's being followed by white. And of course, no one was paying attention to it, so you can get that one. Get closer. This one's following me, so I gotta find green. And it shut off before it could get there. And that was my fault. And it's following green again. Just basically stand on the pad. I don't know what it is, but my health is diminishing really fast for this game. And white is following me. You take it over there. And for some reason I rolled and I came back and it screwed it up, so. I was a little too far. It's following me again, so I gotta go over to white. Alright, there we go. And this is where if you're celestial, it's also gonna screw you up, because when you do your combos, you're gonna have to stand still. And standing still in this game mode, if you get caught by the laser, is not an option. Okay. And once you get all of them done, which we have done, you just basically finish them off. And I'm just going for the exobit cluster because it gives you 3 exobits, each of the same type, for those who you either haven't played the game or have played the game and don't know what to freaking do. You use these to make mods. They increase everything in your or they don't increase everything, they increase an armor piece that you attach with the same color socket as you see right here. And it upgrades your items depending on what mod you're using. It could upgrade restoration, it could upgrade precision, it can upgrade anything. So yeah.